Hey guys, Daryl here at DJ's Workshop. I'm getting ready to head out on a nice ride today on the Spyder, and it just reminded me of something I wanted to share with you guys. So, for you guys that maintain your own Spyders, or even if you take it to some place, here's a tip that I'm going to share with you. So, when you change your oil, there are two plugs under the engine, one on the driver's side, one on the passenger side, and the one on the right side of the engine has an Allen hex head kind of screw on it. But I've seen people have this issue before, and it happened to me. So people are complaining that the bolts are actually snapping, and they are. So what happened was, when I changed my oil, I put the new O-ring on the screw, put it in there, tightened it, and then drove it. And I noticed there was a couple of drips coming out of it. So I went back and checked it, and I could see there was a little bit of drippage coming around the plug. So I said, well, let me just tighten it another hair and secure it. As soon as I touched it with the Allen key, the head of it just snapped right off, and I couldn't believe it. So what I ended up doing was I ordered a new stainless steel bolt to put in there, a regular hex bolt that's going to hold up a lot better. Why they made these plugs out of like a cheap white metal, I have no idea, but I tell you what, it doesn't take much to snap them, and I know it's happened to a bunch of people. So let me show you what I got here. This is the bolt head. Okay, you can see it's got like the hex head on it, and you can see how it just snapped right off. I can't believe it did that. So let me show you where it is. So on the side of the engine, okay, right down under here, that's where the bolt is. And do yourself a favor, next time you change your oil, replace that bolt, or if you bring it someplace to have it done, buy one ahead of time. I believe you can get them at La Monster Garage. Just do yourself a big favor, get a new bolt, either put it on, have them put it on. You don't want to be out someplace and be like, oh, I got a little bit of a leak, let me tighten it, and then snap the bolt off, and now you're in big trouble. So fortunately, when it snapped off, it wasn't like the bolt was all rusty in there and I couldn't get it out and I had to drill it and tap it and all that. I mean, the bolt screws in really easy because it's new. So even though the head snapped off, I was able to reach up there and just unscrew the rest of it out, and then put the new bolt in there. But I just figured I'd share that with you. The bolt on the other side, I believe, is a hex head, so I don't think you're going to have this issue on that side. But it's usually the one on the right side. And like I say, I can't believe how cheap that is and how easily it snapped off. And you can see there's a new washer here. You can see the ridge on there. It was torqued down. But that little extra torque that I applied to it, which wasn't much, just snapped it right off. Alright guys, hope that helps. Like I say, pick yourself up one. Check La Monster Garage, I believe he has them. Otherwise, you can just take the bolt out, match up the thread pitch and length and whatnot, and just get yourself a stainless one at the hardware store or wherever you can find one, and save yourself some headaches down the line. Alright guys, hope that helps. If you like the video, give a thumbs up, a share, a like, and I'll catch you later.